Hi, it's Emma, and this is my not very serious video in my line of very serious requests that I have gotten. As you can see, I am not being very serious by this beret on my head. I just felt like wearing it. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I came up with this list, and this topic when I was on the internet the other day, and I saw some pictures that just was totally unsettling, so I came up with this list of animals that scared the poop out of me. And I came up with, number 1, caterpillars. I have always been terrified of caterpillars ever since my brother and I went fishing one time, and this caterpillar attacked my oldest brother, and we put this caterpillar on a leaf in the water, and it swam off the leaf through the water and back onto land. I wanted to kill it with a stick. I never got my chance because that caterpillar was immortal, I swear to God. Caterpillars, they can come in all sizes, all colors, and any matter of amount of hair on them, and it doesn't matter what kind they are. They're fucking scary. And I thought I was alone in my caterpillar fear until this girl in my psych class freshman year of college was like, I have a phobia of caterpillars, and I'm like, oh my god, someone knows my pain. There was much rejoicing in that moment. Number 2, birds. I have been dive bombed by a seagull before. It was not a pleasant experience, and I never want to relive it again. I do not like birds. I have mentioned that quite often, especially with my last video talking about birds in zoos are totally pointless and very terrifying. How I'd rather watch a grizzly bear eat than stand by a bird in a zoo. A parrot has tried to eat me before. I like some birds. I've liked a bird that I pet, and this bird was dumb as fuck because my dog killed it the next day, and I like owls a lot, but other than that, I don't like birds. I hate blue jays. And I hate the St. Louis Cardinals, so whatever. Number 3, this is the animal that actually sparked this topic. It's called the pemba flying fox. It is in the bat family and has a 6-foot wingspan. Okay, 6-foot wingspan, that's bigger than me. Okay, it has the body of a fucking fox, which makes me think of the Antichrist with the fox. It's like, chaos reigns. And just totally unsettling. It's only native to Africa, which, thank the Lord, it's only native to Africa, because if I ever saw this flying through the sky, I think I would just run back inside and never come back out. I would become agoraphobic. And, what kind of animal exists where it's a freaking fox with wings? It is essentially a fox with leathery wings. That should not happen ever. And yeah, it makes me lose all faith in the world. Number 4 on my list is camel spiders. A couple of my watchers are arachnophobic, so I will not go into that. They're just gigantic spiders, and they're scary. Number 5, the goliath tigerfish. I also saw on the internet the other day, and it's in the same area as the pemba flying fox, Africa. Go figure. And it eats fucking crocodiles. Okay, if you're a fucking fish and you eat a fucking crocodile, I'm getting out of the fucking river. I am never swimming in a river again when it's a fish with teeth this big. Okay, I've seen muskies and stuff, and they're like 5 feet long, with teeth maybe like this big. Shit, okay? They wouldn't eat a goddamn crocodile. I'm like, okay, no. And it's just like, added on my list of reasons why I'm never going to go to Africa, ever. Following that, I have any animal native to Africa, Australia, or Texas. Obviously, 2 of my animals on my list are from Africa. Australia has the Tasmanian devil, and just shit. Texas, was born in Texas and lived there for 8 years, and my dad says that Texans are the nicest people you meet, probably because of all the forces against them that are trying to kill them. And that includes their forces of nature and their wildlife. I mean, I've had scorpions in my house. It's just the South isn't a very pleasant place to live, eco-wise. After that, elephant seals. When I think of seals, I think of, baby harp seals. I don't want to think of a seal that has, some fucking wart growth out of its face that looks kind of like genitalia. And the brutal seal, okay? It will kill things. I do not want to have a seal that will try to kill me. When I think of seals, I'm like, oh, cute! Not fucking elephant seal. I've had a nightmare with an elephant seal before, and it was not a pleasant dream at all. I never want to have a dream with an elephant seal ever again. Just kill elephant seals can go fuck themselves. Following that, Gregory Rasputin. This guy was an animal in human form. He would just like would not die. He has his own beer and he has his own song. If you have your own song and your own like dance, like from Just Dance 2 for the Wii, you're pretty badass. And you're out there with the animals that scare me. He kind of looks like an animal with a like gigantic beard. If he was still alive, I would crap myself. After that, giant jellyfish. First of all, also with like the seal thing, when I think of jellyfish, I think of Finding Nemo with the jellyfish that was like this big. It's like, oh, be my squishy. Not a fucking giant one. It kind of goes along with the lines of sea creatures that should not be big. That like, there are big sea creatures that I can understand that, but there are some sea creatures that should not be big. And jellyfish are one of them. Because first of all, jellyfish are kind of cute. Except when they get gargantuan, and then it's like, no. Dead moving squids. I talked about in my last video. Fucking squids. I didn't know until my freshman year of college that squids had beaks, and I feel like an idiot for that. And then they have, like, gigantor squids, which I already knew about. But, dead moving squids. The dish is a Japanese dish called a doridon. It's a dead squid on top of like something, and they pour soy sauce on it, and the neurons make it move, and I'm just like, no, that should not happen ever. I want to kill it with fire, but it's already dead. But then they eat it, and I'm like, oh, it's your culture. It's, God. I also have the viper fish and the gulper eel, which I don't know that much about. I just saw pictures of them, and it scared the fuck out of me. They're deep sea creatures. Deep sea creatures, should also go fuck themselves. Like, if they had ever had deep sea creatures in an aquarium, I would never go into that exhibit, because I would just be like, no, I'm just gonna slit my wrist now. I'm gonna go in a corner and cry black tears, because that should not exist in nature. All these animals do have something in common, in the fact that they should not exist. It's like fucking hell. That concludes this video topic today. I want to tell you guys that I was in the shower today, and I was washing my face, and a bubble came on my face, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna blow air to it. Ooh, bubble! And it burst in my eye. Yeehaw! If you have any more video requests, send them to me. I love funny video requests. I like making people laugh. I like making myself laugh. Hopefully I will get those serious video requests out to you guys soon. I know I've been slacking off like crazy. Just give me some video requests, give me some comments, I don't care. Make fun of my caterpillar fear, I really don't give a fuck. Just send them to me. Talk to me. Thanks. Have a good weekend. Bye.